Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. My name is NCK2310. For the returning subscribers, welcome back and thank you so much for always giving me your time. I do appreciate. For those that are new, welcome as well. What I do here, I do scrutinize and analyze songs, and to be specific, from Kikuyu songs in English. I do it in English. Yes, and I do dwell with gospel songs, with political songs, and with party or Mugithi songs. For those that are new, I'm from Kenya in East Africa. I live in Sweden, used to live many years in Germany. And yes, I want to share these beautiful messages in our Kikuyu songs because not so many people know what is Kikuyu or have heard about Kikuyu. Kikuyu is one of the many languages in Kenya. So without wasting any time, let me dive in and we see the song I've prepared for you today. It is another amazing, beautiful gospel song. Let's dive in. We see what the song has to offer. It's a very new song. The song says, "It's God. It's God." For those who are Christians, we do believe in God. We know that there are so many religions in the world, but I'm a Christian, and that's why in my songs, I like also to touch on gospel songs. As the song says, "It's God, it's God. He that beautifies dreams, atenemwagirithia wa maudu." He beautifies dreams. It's God, it's God. God that fulfills dreams. Mokinyaneria. He fulfills dreams. God keeps his promises. So there we are. As Christians, we do believe that it's God who opened doors for us. That from where you used to be before, when you advance in life, when you prosper in life, Christians do believe, I do believe as a Christian, that it's through hard working that God uplifts us. The song continues to say, for things to function properly, it's God who enables that so that things can function properly. So that our lives are changed to the best. That's why sometimes we say from grass to grace. That where you used to be before is not where you are today. Or where you are today, you will not be in the same. If you are in a hard situation, you will not be in the same hard situation tomorrow or next week or next year, on the years to come. It's a very beautiful, touching song, especially for those who are Christians like me, that it's God who enables things to function properly. It's God who enables that everything that is planned is fulfilled. It is God. To have a peaceful heart, Dayowa Goro, peaceful heart, Dayowa Goro in my Kikuyu language, it's God. We always say that peace of heart and peace of mind is very, very important in life. That there is nothing that can be compared to having peace of heart and peace of mind. Because there are a lot of people, maybe they have wealth, those are material things, but they don't have peace in their heart. They are disturbed. The song continues to say, it's God that enables the heart to be at peace. Kuiganira kwa goro. You know, when we hear about that the heart is at peace, it means quite a lot. When your heart is at peace, you accept how you are this moment. It could be you are suffering, yes, but you should always tell yourself, okay, I'm suffering today, but I'm sure tomorrow or the days to come, months to come, years to come, I will not be suffering. You have hope, you have faith. When you have hope and faith, then your heart is at peace. That if you're not making it today, in whichever things that you're trying, do not lose hope. And do not try to take shortcuts going the wrong way. Be at peace. Be patient. As we say in my mother language, weterera tikuinaina. Be at peace with yourself. Don't be troubled. Don't be in panic. Because some people get in panic. In all kind of ways, they get in panic. When they see other people succeeding, maybe you start something today together, and that person or that one succeeds faster than you, that you get into panic mood and no, do not. Be at peace. Slow but sure. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with what you're doing. Always tell yourself, you are not in a competition. You know what you're doing. You have your plans. Some people, they can have short plans. It's always good, for example, in life, when you plan something, plan it for a long time. Do not be short-minded, thinking only about today, quickly. You want everything quick, quick, quick. Do not. There's an English proverb that says, hurry has no blessing. Ihenya itora tengero githiko. And at the end, you will fail. Because you're taking shortcuts. I don't know, going to where, running to where. Plan your stuff, plan your things. Because you should be, like we always say, God loves people who also have a plan. People who are organized. Because when you're organized, you think twice before you do something. When you're organized, you plan nicely. Do not be all over the place, rushing, I don't know, going to where. The song continues to say that your heart should be at peace. When your heart is at peace, you don't panic. You don't lose hope. The song says, It's God. It's God. Even to have a booming, successful business, it's God. We've seen a lot of people doing businesses, very many. Not all of them that succeeds. No. Some people doing businesses, they take shortcuts. They start to do maybe illegal things because maybe they want to get whatever they want very fast. They cannot wait. They cannot follow the legal way. They take shortcuts. They bribe people around who are then able to assist them so that they can achieve whatever they want fast. But that's not the right thing, because that's not to be successful. You could be getting what you're targeting, but sooner or later, you will fail because you took shortcuts. You did things wrong. To be successful in business and to maintain it, maintenance, it's God. Because there you are. You have started a business. You want it to be successful. You want to prolong it for a long time. Do it properly. Do not take shortcuts. Do not take advice from people around you who even don't want you to succeed. They want you to fail. That's why they're misguiding you. They're cheering you while they know you're doing wrong. Because the moment you fall, the moment you collapse, there will be the same people clapping their hands. They will start even to mock you. They will think, hey, where was she or he running to? So it takes the mercies of God for someone to be successful, for the business to boom, and not just for a short period. Because when it's just for a short period and then it collapses, and then you're again in ground zero. You will start from ground zero. Take your time. Do everything properly. It seems like, for example, I can give example with here online. We've seen a lot of people. They start like the YouTube, what I'm starting here. And because they're in a hurry, they start to do all sorts of things. Breaking rules and regulations of YouTube. Abusing people, misbehaving online, doing bad things which are not allowed. What happens? Because they also rushing, they are doing all those things because they think they will entertain and encourage more and more people. But because they are breaking rules and regulations, when their channels are cancelled, they go again to ground zero. So it's good to have correct people around you, people who are telling you the right things, people who are telling you, hey, stop misbehaving. Hey, don't take shortcuts. Take it slow but sure. Do the right things. So that even if not today that you will succeed, it's something that you can succeed and you can keep it for a long time. That's why this song says, it's God, even to be successful in a business, whichever kind of business you do, because you'll meet all kind of people. If you don't fear God, you will be misled by the wrong people around you. You yourself, if you don't fear God, you agree to take shortcuts. But sooner or later, you will fail. because God himself don't like shortcuts. The song continues to say, even to gain profit in a business, it takes God's mercy. To gain profit in a business, because there are a lot of people, they do businesses, but they're always going into minus, 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 minus. And we know the reason why someone does a business. You want to be successful. You want to get a good profit so as to enhance, to advance your life. It takes God's mercy as well to start, not that you're going always minus, minus in your businesses. So as we work hard, let us still continue to always pray so that God can guide us, show us the way, show us the right direction. We have to pray to tell God, God, please, let us be surrounded by the right people. Remove yourself from people who you think they're advising you wrong, because those are not your friends. Those are people, when they see you even advancing in your business, they're not happy, but they're still hanging around you. The song continues to say, to have peace and harmony in families, it's God. It takes God mercies to have peace and harmony in families. When I talk about that, I say it like myself. Because me growing up, I was always a person who always thought about my family. I did everything that I could, especially those years when I moved to the diaspora. As a young girl, when I started to work, my brain, my heart, my mind was always my family. Family. Help them, assist them. Try the best that you can to advance, to uplift their lives. Big love for the family. But as we know, we are human beings. And sometimes those family members who you yourself, you love so much, some of them don't care about you. Some of them just want to use you. Some of them just want to soak all what they can from you. It takes God mercy. Because it comes a time, for example, with my case, after many years, you realize, hey, wait a minute. Nobody cares about me. All what they care is what I'm giving them. And sometimes we decide to isolate ourselves. But when you isolate yourself, do not abuse anybody. Even when they abuse you, leave them to God. Do not abuse back. When they are rude to you, do not get rude to them. Leave them to God. You did what you got to do. You assisted where you could. And when you decide to move on with your life without them, it doesn't mean that you have to abuse each other. Each can go different ways without having to abuse each other. You don't have to be rude to your family members just because what you are getting, you don't get anymore. You can just say, thank you for what you gave me, thank you for the assistance, and move on. So this behavior of family members abusing others, when the help stops, it should end, because that is what breaking families. It's good that family members learn to be responsible of their own lives so that you're not depending on anybody. Because I think, for example, in my culture, in my Kikuyu tribe, including myself, these issues of a family member depending on that one, that's what it leads to conflict and wars. Because there come a time when that help will stop. And you who was receiving the help, you think it was a right to be, you forget that it was not a must to be helped. You are helped because your family member wanted, because of the love your family member have or had. But it wasn't anywhere a must. There is no contract that siblings should help siblings. There is no such single contract like that. You do it because you want. Nobody forcing you. Nobody used to force me to help my family members. I did that for maybe 25 years, for example, and then I stopped. For me, when I stopped, they were not happy because they were used to getting. And that's why I say, please, family members, especially our Kenyans. I don't know about other tribes, but in my Kikuyu tribe, I know so many stories resembling to my story. I never thought in my life that there could a time that I could not speak to my siblings, that I could think, oh my God, wait a minute. So when there is harmony and peace in families, it's God. It is God. Because most of the times, as I have explained, there comes a time where there is no harmony and peace anymore. Like for myself, it was always peaceful, years and years and years, when I was giving. Peaceful. But the moment I stopped, then there was no peaceful. There was no peace. And that's why I say, please be self-independent. Learn to work yourself. Learn to depend on yourself so that these conflicts, wars in families can end. But if you're there and you're lucky that in your families you don't have any conflict or wars, be thankful to God. It takes God's mercy. And for those of us who got into conflict, do not abuse each other. Like for me, I never abused anyone, even if I was abused after helping so many years. And I decided, hey, you know what? When you abuse and you abuse back, there's no difference. So you should not lower your standards. Because when someone abuses you and you abuse back, you're the same. Never put yourself in that position. Never put yourself. If someone abuses you, just say it's wrong to abuse me and move away. Do not abuse back. Never do it. The song continues to say that to have peace and harmony in families, it's only God. And also homes without wars and conflicts, it's God. There are so many families, homes, that there is wars and wars and wars. To avoid all that, there are some things people can do. For example, I like to give example with myself. My parents are late, both of them. And in my culture, in the Kikuyu tribe, when the parents have lands and they pass away, the lands are divided to the children. Not only the lands, also properties, whatever the parents have left is divided, okay? Many, many years ago, it used to be divided only the boys, the men used to get, not the women. But the Kenyan law was changed and women get as well. So for me, when my late parents passed away, I have two older brothers. And I said myself, without being asked, I said it myself. I'm not interested to inherit anything from my parents because God has helped me over years. I've worked many years in the diaspora. God has helped me to buy a few lands here and there in Kenya. I have homes here and there as well. And I said, look, I have two brothers. They don't have that much like me. And I said, you know what? You can share equally what the parents left. You both equally, half. I don't want. I even wrote it down that I'm not interested. I don't want. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not interested with that. How many of us in the diaspora, for example, or even back home in Kenya, who have more properties than the siblings? And they do that. How many? I would like to know, because these are some of the things that maybe can reduce wars and conflicts in homes, because especially the Kikuyus, when they come to lands, families do fight because of lands. So if God has blessed you and you have your own pieces of land like I do, leave your siblings to share the rest. If you have more than them, why do you want to more? I know you'll say it's a right to inherit the parents. Yes, I understand. But where are you going to take all those lands, all those properties? Where? Anyway, what can I say? Sometimes when I hear the stories, how families are fighting because of lands and properties, it's shocking. It's sad. For me, I said I don't want anything. Not interested. I actually remember many years ago when my parents were still alive. There was a time my late dad had told me, oh, I can give you a land so you can build a house there where we grew up. And I said, no, thank you. Because some of these things, especially the women, try to avoid, because these are some of the reasons that brings wars and conflicts. Try to avoid such things. Because like for me, if my two brothers will ever fight about the parents' properties, it's them. I'm not included there. I'm not there. I left for them. That's their business. That's up to them. Because there are some people, even after that, they still disagree. Oh, we'll get to. I don't understand. But anyway, I think with this song, when it's talking about conflict and wars in families, it's an issue that people should look at it nicely. How can I avoid? Like for me, I said, oh my God, with all what I have, and then on top, I want to also inherit from the parents. Maybe my two brothers will also start fighting and all this. Why? For me, I need peace of heart, peace of mind is the best thing. So if you're there and God has blessed you, leave your siblings if you have to share the inheritance of your parents. Leave to them. God has blessed you. Where do you want more and more and more? Where do you want to take it? Okay, if you don't have, I understand. Then it's okay to get. But if God has blessed you, leave it to those who don't have. Leave it to the siblings who don't have so much. It's okay. It's fine. Even by you doing that, God will even uplift more. You will get more. Your businesses will boom more and you'll buy more and more stuff for yourselves. Think about peace. Peace is the best thing in life. What can I say? What a beautiful song. It's actually a very new song. Actually, the writer or the singer released it last night. So it's a very new song. So if you're there and you haven't listened to this song, it's called Negai. It's by John Praise Waweru. Please rush and listen to that song. A beautiful, amazing Kikuyu gospel song. You have to listen to that song. It's amazing for those who understand the Kikuyu. For those who don't understand Kikuyu language, I am here telling you what the song talks about. It's a beautiful song. And if you like my work, please don't forget to touch the subscribe button to support me. You can like, comment, and share as well. And let's continue with this journey. I know It's weekend, so I wish you a nice weekend. We see us next week. And don't forget that I have a playlist. My playlist, it shows up this side or this side, up here or this side. When you press there, you'll see my playlist. You'll see there songs message. And if you like political songs, you'll find them there. You like Mogithi or party songs, you'll find them there. You like gospel songs like this one, you will find them there at my playlist. Thank you so much and bye bye.